Hey, what do you know? I'm talking about something on Let's Talk other than King Kong. So today, let's sit back, relax, and talk about Shin Gojira. So before we get started, this Let's Talk was requested by GODZILLA 09. If you guys want to go check out his work, he does a lot of stop motion videos, a few good CGI tests, and does movie reviews of his own. So go ahead and check out his videos and make sure to subscribe to him. I'm sure he'd really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's talk about Shin Gojira. Shin Gojira, also known as Godzilla Resurgence, is the newest film in the Toho Godzilla series. Not to be confused with the Warner Brothers' legendary Godzilla film, which is getting its own series of movies. And in this film, Godzilla is a devastating and terrifying force of nature. It's been 13 years since the last Toho Godzilla film, and it's great to see the giant monster bigger and badder than ever before. Now keep in mind, guys, while I am a big King Kong fan, I'm more of an avid Godzilla fan. I mean, I have watched the majority of the movies and have had fun watching them, but I'm not really big on the entirety of the Godzilla legacy. I mean, I do have my own top 10 personal favorite Godzilla films, but that's a video for another time. So what are my thoughts on this upcoming reset of the Godzilla series? Well, honestly, I have not seen the movie, but from what I've seen from the internet and from reviews and everything, it looks like it's gonna be really cool. I'm really glad that they're bringing Godzilla back as this terrifying, monstrous force of nature, instead of being a guardian of man or, you know, whatever excuse they can to make him sort of a hero. Because the original 1954 Gojira was about, like, the symbolism of the atomic bombings of Hiroshima. I don't know much of the majority of spoilers about this movie, but I do know a few spoilers. So if you guys have not seen the movie, I personally have not seen the movie, but I'm going to talk about some of these spoilers. Minor spoiler alert, because I might discuss these in this video. Now, the film is being directed by the guy who did the Attack on Titan movie. Now, I'm not big on Attack on Titan, but I know of it. But my friend saw the live-action movie, and he's a huge avid fan of Attack on Titan. And he hated it, and that had me at first a little concerned about this movie on who was directing it. But from what I gathered, this one is much better than the Attack on Titan movie. It's a lot more drama-oriented. There's a lot of good action scenes, and Godzilla looks fantastic. Speaking of which, let me talk about the design of Godzilla. He looks scary as shit. I swear to God, guys, when I saw the second trailer for this thing, I literally was like stunned and shocked how horrifying this movie looked. Not only is Godzilla fucking massive, and he's like fucking all burned up. Yeah, I like what James Rolfe puts it as a zombie Godzilla. Not only is this Godzilla absolutely terrifying, but like the tone of the movie looks like it's just gonna be the apocalypse. It's gonna be the end of us all. That not only will this Godzilla cause massive destruction and just stop anybody in his path and kill hundreds of thousands of people, but just the fact that it almost in some ways looks like he might be spreading a disease. I'm not too sure, but it looks like this Godzilla is like the apocalypse for all of us, like far more than Godzilla 85 or the original Gojira. In terms of the effects, at first I actually honestly thought, looking at the trailers, that it was going to be a guy in a suit, and I was so convinced it was either a guy in a suit or a fucking puppet or something, but it turns out that whole creature is CGI, and I have to say, Toho Studios are the effects guys who did the effects for this Godzilla. Well fucking done, because it had me fooled that it was a guy in a suit. And if you could make CGI that good, you're going in the right place, and I have to give them major props for that, because some effects like that are really good in some regards. Now, in terms of Godzilla's several designs and his abilities, I have to admit, this is a very new take on the character, and I'm not too sure if this time he's created from the atomic bombs or any kind of thing like that. I think it would be interesting if he was created from the Fukushima plant that happened during that earthquake. I think that would have given the movie a lot more drama in some regards, but I'm not sure about that. But I love the way this Godzilla basically evolves. He's kind of like a frog. He starts as this like weird tadpole-ish lizard thing, and then he just grows and grows from the radiation and the fucking skin starts burning up until he becomes the final Godzilla we know in the trailers. And I think in this regard, it's really fucking horrifying, and I really like how that design is. I also am actually starting to grow on Godzilla's new abilities. I have seen the majority of the spoilers, and one of the things that he does is he shoots lasers from his spikes, and he shoots lasers from his tail. That is fucking so bizarre for Godzilla, but it's fucking awesome. I'm really surprised that they chose that route, and it's going to be something new and completely different from previous Godzilla films, where mostly he just breathes fire from his breath. And he does breathe fire from his breath, but in this one, it's like a laser almost that he shoots, and I think that's also a really cool idea for this series. Also, the cinematography looks great, the music looks great, everything about this Godzilla, I'm really looking forward to seeing. I will definitely see this film when it does come out in theaters in Canada, when they do the limited run, because I think seeing a Godzilla movie, a real Godzilla movie on the big screen, is totally worth the price of admission. So, yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to it when it comes out. But I think, honestly, that's all I really have to say about this new Godzilla movie. It looks really good, it looks terrifying, it looks exciting, and I will definitely check it out when I get the chance. I know this Let's Talk might be a little shorter than usual, but I think I just wanted to get some more content out there for you guys and let you guys know my thoughts on the new Godzilla film. But I want to know your thoughts on Shin Gojira. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Or are you somewhere in between? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what you have to say about the new Godzilla film. And with that said, that's it for this Let's Talk. So for now, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is BigJackFilms, signing off.